Hi, Soul Family. It's Catriona. I have been a spiritual teacher without dogma and a life coach for over the last 20 years. And I'm here right now just sharing my life, my journey, so you can get to know me, know what I'm about, and just talk about this amazing stuff that I've been learning and continue to learn on my journey. And I really wanted to talk today as a 57-year-old woman and to talk about my journey to fitness, I guess, and why I decided to get to fitness and how that came about, but also not just about fitness, about change. I want to talk about how hard it is to face change and what it does when you do face change. And in terms of spirituality, when we have an ending, it's always because there's a new beginning, and it's actually really scary. And a year ago, I faced a separation from someone I was really loved, and I was with them for nearly 9 years. It was a very hard breakup for me. It's not one I wanted, but I brave faced it. I left without very many assets. I don't have super, didn't have any savings at the time. It was tough, and I am now living a dream life. I am lucky that a year and a half ago, about nearly 2 years ago, I had to stop doing my spiritual work and my coaching because I was burnt out. I had just given so much to so many people and I was exhausted and I just didn't have anything else to give. I'm in my gym clothes. I've just come straight from the gym today, and I have made a pledge to myself that I'm going to show up for 90 days straight. So I'm showing up as I am. I'm showing up with whatever I'm wearing at the time. So you just have to cope with my gym clothes. I went straight from work to the gym tonight so that I could start my new program, and I'll talk about why and the when, where, and how of that in a minute. But coming back to, facing divorce, like separation from my partner, and not, being a typical, there's a lot of us 50 somethings that have found ourselves without a home, without assets. What do you do? I have been doing spiritual work and coaching for the last 20 years. Before that, I was on the disability support pension. So I honestly have not worked for anyone before I started this new job. And I started because one of my clients was having trouble finding people to help him in the garden. And I'm like, I'll help you with the gardening. Because I had supported him to start the business in the first place many years before. And he'd always come to me when he had issues with the business and asked for help, with the support. And so I was like, okay, I can help you. And anyway, I came along, and this time I was working, I was going to work for him, and he was embarrassed because I used to charge a lot per hour. And here I was getting a minimum, a little bit. It wasn't minimum wage, but it was a little bit of money. A lot was less than 1/10 of what I normally got an hour. It's a lot, big difference. But I just love gardening. I love being in the garden. So I tried it and it was a relief. I had some cash flow. And then within 2 weeks, he asked me to go in on the business. And we are good mates. We were good mates anyway. And now we're best mates, which we kind of were, but now we're bestie mates because we work together. And then now we live together as well. So it was an amazing journey. I'll talk about that another time. But today what I wanted to talk about was that I'm now doing this landscape gardening business with my best mate, and we've had staff, and so I haven't had to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But now the staff have left. One of them's decided to start his own business, so he obviously learned enough from us. And the other one was homesick and had to go back to England. So I'm back on tools, and I was quite worried about my physical body being able to do that, and my shoulder, particularly this shoulder, was quite sore. So I decided that I would try something. I have been trying. So what I did is I set an alarm. Now this is really important because I want to set a challenge for you guys. For any of you that are feeling like physical body is difficult for you, you have any aches and pains or whatever, this was a game changer for me. And I don't even know how I came up with it. Do I know? Well, yeah, I don't know. It came. But anyway, so what it is I set my alarm in my phone to go off every hour on the hour from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And most of the time I do it. And what I do is I do the yoga pose, down face dog, which I will show you. This is me doing down face dog on our patio, on our decking in this beautiful Dandenong Ranges. My partner's taking this video. So yeah, so what I do is I do it for 1 minute. I hold the pose for 1 minute and I put the timer on my phone and I set the timer. And when the timer goes off, I get out of the pose and that's all I do. And after 1 week of doing this, my shoulder is getting better. My wrists feel better. My hands are not hurting as much. And my physical body is just a lot more agile and I'm fitter. And the crazy thing, and this I don't understand, I think you guys who understand yoga more or teach yoga, you might be able to tell me why this worked. But I decided to do the gym because I'm like, if I can do this, I can go to the gym, because I wanted to be able to get fitter for my work because I don't want to end up with injuries. And so I was like, okay, I really need to get fitter so that it's easier for me. And what I found is after a week of doing down face dog, I felt fitter. I was a straighter because I was walking hunched over. And you might actually notice that some of my videos from before, I wasn't sitting up as straight as I am now. But after doing down face dog for a week, it was a game changer. So what you do is you just look up down face dog if you don't know what it is, but you will need to practice it with some yoga. So maybe do a yoga class even online that has down face dog, so you can learn how to do it. For beginners, do a beginner's class if you haven't done it before. Otherwise, if you have, just try this, hold it for 1 minute. And once I'm finding that I can hold it for 1 minute easily, I'm going to go to 1.5 minutes, but at the moment I'm still doing 1 minute and that's enough because it's a strong pose. So if you don't have a lot of strength, maybe you hold it for 30 seconds, maybe you hold it for 10 seconds, but just try doing it for a little bit of time once every hour for many hours as you want to put in. So I put from 8 till 3. You can do like 3 hours of the day, like from 12 till 3 or whatever. But just try this and see what happens and let me know. Let's egg each other on and see. Just unbelievable for fitness. And what happened for me after doing it for a week was I went to the gym and my cardio was up, and I was wanting to go to the gym to fix up my cardio because I know my strength is pretty good from doing the gardening, but I didn't know that my cardio was gonna go through the roof because of the down face dog. Like, what? I don't even know how that worked, but it did. And I was able to do 30 minutes of cardio without really exhausting myself, which was pretty amazing. Like, I was quite surprised, honestly. So try this, guys. Try this. Let me know how you go. And I'd love to hear your results. Try it. See who's wanting to take up this challenge. Do it for 7 days. Come back on this video and comment and let me know how you went. All right. Well, I'll see you again. And lots of love. See you in the next video.